So I guess the questions are, what advice would you have for, or tell us a little bit about how you play your music, how you prepare your music, how you phrase the music, playing for contra, as opposed to playing a performance. What do you do for playing for a dance?
Right. Well, when you're playing a contra dance, you have a very sort of interesting. Your audience is looking for some very kind of specific things from you, and you have to remember to take into account that there's a lot of things that they have to do. There's a lot of stuff that they have to remember, like how what all the moves are and the order that they come in, and then there's a lot of distracting stuff out on the dance floor. And so there's a lot of, in a difference between playing for a contra dance and a seated audience. That a seated audience is sort of watching you and waiting to hear everything that you do. In a contra dance, whether they hear what you're playing it can be very difficult to get them to hear what you're playing. To get them to actually connect or respond to what you're playing, because they're busy with each other. They're busy twirling around and talking with each other and having a good time and dancing. But so there's sort of that's a big difference between the two. And the first thing that dancers will pick up on from the music is the rhythm of they're not going to hear the specific melody that you're playing or the specific chord choices or they're not going to hear a fancy solo or an arrangement. They're gonna, the first thing they're gonna hear is the rhythm. So that's usually where we start.